Alright guys, good morning. We'll get started here in just a minute or so. Hope all of you guys are doing well. It is Wednesday, so you know what time that is. It's time for me to do my morning stretches, drinking my orange juice. And this one, we'll just call this a Windows Wednesday. Why not? We'll talk a little bit about Windows 11. If you are new to the chats, please do say hello. Don't be shy. I love orange juice in the morning. Once again, playing some background tunes from my dad in Italy. Boy, Italy's having a mess with this pandemic too. Will we ever get past this? Anyway, if you guys are bored, stop by here and say hello. Hope you and your family are all safe and doing well. So far here, so far so good, can't complain. If you are a Windows 11 user, if you downloaded and tried it, let me know. So far for me, it works pretty good. Can't really complain that much. Yeah, it's been surprisingly superb. Really, it's been excellent, and we'll talk about that here in a moment. Alright, so looking at the stream, looks like the signal is good so far. Okay. Yeah, very good. Let's see. Let's take a quick look in the chat and see who is in the chat. Sir Susie is in the house. Sir Seuss, grapefruit juice is better. Well, I don't know if it's better, but it's also good. Yeah, I actually read something last week about grapefruit juice. Yeah, it's something about the antioxidants or helps protect against something. I forget what it said, but yeah, both juices are good. I drink both. In the morning, I prefer sweeter. Grapefruit juice maybe in the afternoon or evening, but yes. And good morning to you, Sir Seuss. How is you this morning? Good morning to all. I think in Germany it's Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Morgen, something like that. Where's Stephanie? I need some more German lessons. Anyway, hope all of you are doing well. Like I said, if you are new to all this, don't be shy. Say hello. That's why we're here. Let me go into OBS Studio. Let's go ahead and transition here to the chat. Let me know if you guys want to keep doing these live shows. I didn't get much feedback last Wednesday. Of course, with everything that's been going on, I guess that's not too surprising. But let me know, because right now my Wednesdays are free. Don't know for how long. Anything can happen as the world turns. Isn't that a soap opera? Yeah, as the world turns. Yeah. What a mess. So orange juice gives you heartburn. Ah. Well, Linux systems that crash gives me heartburn. So, you're doing great. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you. If you haven't seen last night's upload that I posted, my Ubuntu crashed. My display driver went kafooey. I think it was after an update. And I was like, what is this, Windows 10? Anyway, yeah, I'm not really sure what happened. So for today's stream, we're using Windows 11. Hence, we're calling this Windows Wednesday. I don't know what happened. I really don't. Yeah. Anyway, I'll figure something out. The problem with Linux, if something breaks, it's usually faster just to reinstall the system. course, you want to have backups and backup again and backup again and again, which I do. So yeah, I really don't know what happened. Kind of disappointing, but hey, it happens. But so far, Windows 11 has been absolutely superb. And the thing about Windows 11, if Windows 11 continues to perform like this, and people are successful, like I did, in installing this in supposedly outdated machines or older machines or not supported machines or unofficial Windows 11 machines, if people are successful like I did, you know, to install Windows 11 in a supposedly non-approved machine, there will be no reason to switch to Linux. At least not completely. Now, things can change. I understand. I still use Linux, love it, but Windows 11 has exceeded all my expectations. It's, what can I say? I'll make fun of Windows 11 when it is appropriate, but can't do it now. But Windows 11, yeah, it rocks. It's faster. Even this as a dual boot, slightly faster than my new Linux Mint with the Mate desktop. Not much. Not much. You know, Windows 11 is slightly faster. And look, if we were to be completely honest, Windows, when it works, Windows 11 when it works, or Windows, well, I guess you're not using Windows 7, which was the last great Windows. But Windows 11, if it continues to shine like this, you know, Linux is not better. I'm just sorry. There are just too many variables, like what happened to me last night with graphics drivers. And this is another reason why we need some kind of a global Linux standard to prevent what happened to me. You know, now, it hasn't happened to me in the long time with Ubuntu Mate crashing. The display driver crashed. It hasn't happened to me in Linux, and well, in fact, it hasn't happened to me in Windows as far as a display driver crashing. But you know, until we get some kind of a global Linux standard, besides a Chromebook, okay, Chromebooks are fine, but we have to put that to the side. Until we get some kind of a global Linux standard, Linux is just not going to be better than Windows. There are just too many variables. That's just the way it is. So, anyway, Present Arms in the house. He says, hey, stop it with the cap locks, okay? What's the matter with you? No, I'm just kidding. 3-second boot time. 3-second boot time, that would be my Chromebook. Sorry, it's 5 seconds. It's a little slow, I know. Joey's in the house. Buongiorno, my friend. How are you? Linux Mint 20.3 screens on an M2 SSD. Yeah. Yeah, I dual boot this on an SSD with Linux Mint Mate on a SSD that I got off of Amazon. And you know what? Windows 11 is still slightly, ever so slightly faster. Not much. Not much. But anyway, look, I want Linux to rule the world, not just on servers. I want it to rule it on desktops, but sorry, that belongs to Windows. Still, time for another swig of OJ, orange juice. Joe says, just got up, came on here only to get bumped here and go, this one's 11 chatter. Maybe I should just start a second channel, Joe, for Windows users only. That way you'll know. What can I say? My Ubuntu crashed yesterday. I'm like, well, I was like, Arnold, blah, 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 blah. I need more power. Anyway, you know me, I call it as I see it. You know, so far I cannot make fun of Windows 11. Yes, what I need to do is come back in 6 months and still say it's as faster than your Mint install. That is fair enough. I will say this. I'm going to show you guys a screenshot here in a second. Let me let's go. Let me transition to my desktop. All right, this is my Windows 11. I took a screenshot here, and I had four updates. Started at 8:29 a.m. I'm like, geez, 4 updates. This will take all day. You know what? It took about a little bit less than half hour to do 4 updates. That's not bad for Windows. However, that being said, Linux is still faster doing the updates. Now, you know me, I have to be fair. Yeah, Linux is still faster doing the updates. Yes, it is. Call it as I see it. Anyway, in 6 months, will it change? I don't know. I don't know. What machine did the card crash on? I did not install the card in my Dell, Joe. Yeah, in this computer here, I installed it on the Lenovo H405, and all I get is a blank screen. It's weird. I get no beeps. In this machine here, no beeps, but no screen. It's just the weirdest thing. So it doesn't work in that, and it does not fit in my Windows 10 quad-core machine. The fan sticks. It's too long. It sticks out, and it bumps into a cord, power cord from the power supply. So yeah, I'm kind of bummed that they didn't work. But no, in the Dell where Ubuntu crashed, I didn't change anything. Now I know sometimes if you start changing hardware, like graphics cards, you can make something wonky, but not in my Dell. The Ubuntu Mate, I think, crashed after an update. Yeah, so now I can boot into it using recovery mode. I don't know how long that will last. So there are ways around it. But I don't know what is going on. So Windows 11 is not... Well, as far as the updates, that's true. So far, that is true. In terms of the whole OS as a whole, yes, it does feel slightly faster. It could be the onboard PCI slot. I tried the older graphics card, Joe, and that works. Yeah, this old AMD 1 gig card works in that PCIe slot. So I know it's not the PCIe. I know it's not the card. And it's probably some compatibility issues, if I had to guess. But anyway. I did not download the driver. Normally, the reason why I didn't do that, normally when you pop in a card, graphics card, shouldn't you get something on the screen? Like even the BIOS? Like I got nothing. Like there's just no screen. Did you try sudo update grub? Yes, Sarsus, I did do that. In the machine that crashed. Yeah, it didn't solve anything. Trust me, I've been doing this a long time. Yes, I updated the update grub. I even reinstalled the AMD graphics drivers on the Dell. It's something's wonky, so I'll probably just have to reinstall the system. I may just do a full install of Linux Mint since it's new now, and not wait till April to install the new Ubuntu Mate. But the point I'm getting at is this has never happened to me since Windows 7. I've never had a display driver crash in Windows. It's the way it is, so. Yeah. Hi, Quails. Hi, Sam. I should get a BIOS splash screen. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, even if you don't have the right drivers, I should get a BIOS splash screen. I get 0, like just nothing, blank. So yeah, I don't know. The weather here is warmer. It's going to be in the 40s, a heat wave. Yeah, the card that works is an AMD. Yeah, so I just think it might be a compatibility issue, Joe. I'm not really sure. I may try it in my Dell, but not right now since I got to solve the other problem. But I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating because there were so many variables, and I just kind of gave up for now. But so yeah, I think I read somewhere. If the computer was designed for AMD graphics, stick with AMD cards and don't go to NVIDIA. I read that somewhere. I don't know if that's entirely accurate. Anyway, that's where we're at. But at least this one works with the internal graphics. Just can't do much with it, but at least I can do this. So, but I'll figure something out. Anyway. Let's see how the stream's going. All right, let's see. So far, so good. I'm in the green. Excellent. All right, cool. Looking good, Windows. The no BIOS splash is a hardware issue. Like I was saying, yeah. Anyway, so far, so good here. Quadro was in a Dell and worked just yeah. I have a feeling if I put it into Dell and uninstall the other driver and put this one in, it'll probably work. I just haven't done it yet. Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would fit in this other machine that's next to my TV here, but the card's too big. So, anyway. Let me look at the, let's see where we're at here. Okay. All right, so you guys want to guess how much RAM we are using for this live stream? Yes, the issue is definitely between the seat and the keyboard. Yes, it's definitely, it's... Oh, you mean the PCIe seat and the keyboard? Yes. Love you too, buddy. Okay. Anybody want to guess how much RAM we are using for this live stream in Windows 11? Who wants to guess? Windows 11? Live streaming on a dual-core 10-year-old Lenovo, 8 gigs of RAM max with the internal graphics. Joe says 4 gig. Wrong answer. Sir Seuss. Wrong answer. 5 gig. You guys are going the wrong way, man. I'm telling you, Windows 11 rocks. Well, it's not using 2 gigs. Let me just show you. Can you guys see that? It looks like it's using 3 gigs of RAM. Ooh. I'm telling you, Windows 11 rocks, but nobody wants to believe me. I feel like Rodney Dangerfield. I get no respect. No respect. You kidding me? Yeah, three gigs of RAM, which is not that much more than my Ubuntu or Linux. Yeah. Yeah. 8 gigs, yeah. Right, sure. Maybe if I had like 100 tabs opened up. Yeah, I was using 3 gigs. Oh, I love you too, guys. Sir Sue says we love you too. I love all of you. Yes. I'm drinking all this orange juice. Now I need some cannolis or something. I'll have to get breakfast later. Anyway, so Sue says, we still love you, Toss. Then he says, I think. You know, hey, don't make me pull a Tony Montana on you guys. You little cockroaches, man. You think you're my friends, eh? Just kidding, just kidding. Cannoli and bacon? Nah, I don't usually mix cannolis and bacon. Yeah. Yeah. I usually have a cannoli after, you know, a good breakfast or a good lunch or a good dinner. There used to be this pizza place in the mall here that served pizzas and cannolis. How's that for a combo, right? Anyway. Welcome to this morning's live food channel chat. Linux, Windows, and food. That's right. A little bit of mint thrown in. Haha. Anyway. So getting back to Windows 11, Microsoft did promise it would be faster in Windows 10. I thought they were eating too many cannolis when they said that, but apparently they are correct. I've proven it. They said you may not be able to install Windows 11 in an older, unsupported machine. That may be partially true. Somebody asked how to do this. Microsoft posted a hack on their website, how to install Windows 11 on an unsupported, quote-unquote, machine. So you do that at your own risk. I've done it. It works. So yes, you can install this on a 10-year-old machine like I did, and it works perfectly fine, as you can see so far. Like I was saying, if this keeps up, if Windows 11 continues to improve like this, I don't see Linux usage on the desktop going up any higher unless Chromebooks continue to explode in sales, which they're probably going to do okay, but I think as the pandemic rages on, I don't think that's going to be the case. Ah, the good old Olive Garden. We don't have one here, so Seuss. Yeah. I haven't been to an Olive Garden in years. The closest one is like 30 miles away each way, and I ain't going, so. We have a steakhouse, the Texas Roadhouse. Yeehaw! Present Arm says Steam Deck will improve the numbers. I will see. Yeah. It's Arch, by the way. Yes. Look, I want a global standard for on a desktop for Linux. And if it's based on Arch, I'm cool with that. You know, look, Chromebooks are based on Gentoo. I'm cool with that. Yes, I have Chrome installed on this machine. It is supposed you to allow. Yeah, I know Microsoft Windows 11 some kind of a brouhaha about you can only install or use Edge. I believe they changed their mind. Let's face it, that was dumb. And I think I did make fun of that, Joe. But yeah, I'm using Chrome on this. There's nothing wrong with Microsoft Edge. It is greatly improved over the years. By the way, in fact, I have Edge installed in Ubuntu, and it's fine. I don't use it, but yeah. So yeah, yeah, that was pretty dumb of them, Joe. Yeah. The closest one to you is over an hour away. Oh, the Olive Garden, really? Okay. Well worth the trip. Okay. Yeah, I just don't feel like driving, making trips anymore with everything that's been going on. I've kind of lost my, motivation. Um, anyway. Why do cows like to be told jokes? Because they are so easily amused. But a bump. Anyway, if there's anybody else who's new watching, would like to say hello, have a question, please do say it now. I'm not getting. We did Wednesday show last week. Didn't really get much feedback. I don't know if I should continue doing these live shows with everything going on. So, like I said, right now my Wednesdays are free until further notice, and these are fun. Doing these in the mornings as we talk about Linux, Windows, food, cannolis, orange juice, as I'm doing my morning stretches. If anybody out there tries Windows 11 and is able to get it installed in a supposedly outdated machine, let me know. Let me know that it's not just me. So, Joe, your wife, Linux Mint for 2 years. Graded her Dell, Mint 20.3, as her laptop, have an SSD. Yes. Cool. Yeah, I will, once I get situated here, I will try installing that Quadro card in my Dell. I got the AMD in there now. I'm going to assume that I'm going to have to uninstall that driver first before I pop in the other card, if I had to guess, right? But yeah, I'm kind of bummed I can't use it in these machines here. But c'est la vie, such is life. I guess Present Arms is Linux is not a big Windows fan, are you? Dell Inspiron. Yeah, I have the Optiplex that has performed very well so far. thought I saw something. I think there are some updates that you can do. Updates to Windows 11 to move, customize the Windows 11 taskbar, I believe. Haven't tried those yet. Or maybe it's in the next development preview build. I'm not really sure. Oh, you have a Windows 10 in a VM to help some people. Aha. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know if you guys saw the last LTT Linus Tech Tips on his challenge to do gaming in Linux. Yeah, it was somewhat of a disappointment. Was it a complete fail? I can't honestly say that. I guess for some you might be able to say it's a fail, but no surprise there. He did try. I'll give him credit. He really did try. I'm not sure I would have picked an Arch-based system to do first-time gaming in Linux, but I'll give him credit. He tried, and he seems like a patient man, but it is what it is. Yeah, we could do another private hangout. I'll let you know. I'm sure a lot of people wanted to slap LTT over the head, but really, what did he do wrong? You know, when I first started off with Linux, you know, what did I do? I searched the web. I searched the web to get information. Duh. I searched YouTube to get information. Duh. You know. From then on, I asked for the advice of some friends. Duh. That's what he did. What? Hey, what do you freaking want him to do? Okay? And, you know, it didn't work out for him. Are you surprised? You know, he has no, LTT has no foundation. He has no standard to go by. You know. That's why if we had one, he could say, okay, this Constellation desktop, great name. I think it's a great name for a global standard Linux machine. This Constellation desktop, now available for Linux gaming. If we had that, at least he would have something, some base to go by. LTT's foundation is fragmentation. Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, well, good luck with that. That was his standard. That's the Linux standard, is fragmentation. What did you expect? Die. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, it may have gotten easier for him to run it for, like you said, at least a year, but I don't think he'd had enough patience for that. That's my guess. Look, I know a lot of people are blaming him. it's just not it's just not fair. It's not accurate. But anyway, look, we've all been there, starting off new, right? You know. If I could do what I do here, if I could do it in a Chromebook or Chromebox, that's what I would be using, you know. But Chromebooks aren't quite there yet for, you know, for what we do here for creator content, video editing, stuff like that. They're capable, but the software hasn't caught up yet. You know, for example, OBS Studio is not officially supported on a Chromebook. Kdenlive Live is not officially supported on a Chromebook. Linus wanted instant gratification just like most people. Yeah, I mean, I could see that part, but it wouldn't change the fact that Windows still beats Linux on gaming. So, yeah. Or it's Windows is easier. I'll put it to you that way. Windows is easier. So, anyway. Anselm, good morning, my friend. Anselm saying you are missing the point. He wanted to game with his Windows friends and not have them wait until he got games running or a patch to come out so he could run a game. One click and go. Yep. I totally agree. Look, if I was a gamer like LTT, okay, if I was a Linux gamer or a Windows gamer and I got the new Halo, let's play. And LTT says, hang on, I'm trying this Linux. I downloaded, you know, I think, what was it, Arch or Manjaro? Now, if LTT would have said, hey, give me a week to get this running, but he gave it, what, 2 months? I mean, come on. It's not good for Linux. I'm sorry. Again, it's not his fault. Now, I think his buddy who had Linux Smith a little bit easier time, I think. Look, what LTT did, this is real life. You know, this is not the Twilight Zone. Anyway. What's new, Anselm? Yes, Joe says when first put Mint on the wife's machine, asked her how she liked it. She says, this isn't Windows. She didn't know the difference. Well, most wives don't know the difference. But that's a joke. Don't you dare tell her that joke. Joe, I'll kill you. Anyway. In this case, I think not knowing too much about tech was a detriment. I don't know. I think LTT will probably try again at some point. Don't know when. But he should. He should try again. You know, I get asked, why am I still on Windows? And it's what happened to me yesterday. You know, that display driver in Ubuntu Mate crashed. You know, it just does not happen to me in Windows, at least not that kind of issue. So Windows is my backup. You know. We're still at 3 gigs. Very good. Your son and daughter both use Mac, and they both agree that gaming on Mac is not great either. Yeah, I don't think Macs really were designed. I guess you can, but look, when it comes to gaming, I salute Windows. I concede Windows is it. You know. Nor Aslam says normal gamers aren't going to use Linux to game. Well, who says they were normal? But about psh. Did I remove the old driver first before installing a new card? Even Windows can have problem if you get a driver conflict. I think I did, Joe. Yeah. Yes, if I did try that. Yes, I uninstalled it. Popped in the card. Same thing. No beeps. Okay. Just a blank screen, no BIOS, nothing. And like I said, in the other machine, in my quad-core Windows 10, Joe, the card is too big. It's like a quarter-inch too big, and I can't get it in there. So, but yes, I did try that, Joe. Yes, thank you for the tip. Mm-hmm. Yes, I did. Yes, Present Arms. It does say compressed. I think we are all feeling compressed during these times, aren't we? Anyway. I'm still surprised how this runs on this, like I said, a 10-year-old machine. It's just an Athlon 2 dual core machine. There's nothing special about this machine except that it's super reliable. You know, this machine here is like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going and going and going. It refuses to, you know, crash, which is why I kept it. If you do not set the BIOS to recognize a dedicated card, it can block the BIOS boot screen, also cause a black. Yeah, Joe, that's true, but I don't think it's blocked because the other older card works. This AMD, I think it's a 1 gig card. This one works. I mean, it recognizes it beautifully. I don't know if there are drivers for this older card for Windows 11, but yeah, if it was a BIOS setting, Joe, wouldn't no card work at all? Just a thought. Yeah, that's my guess, Joe. It's some kind of a conflict. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, when I popped in the other 1030 NVIDIA card in there, it just 5 beeps. So some kind of a conflict, yeah. There's a store here. There's a local shop that does recycling and repairs computers, and sometimes they'll sell like recycled parts, stuff like that. I'll see if they have a card for this Lenovo, just something simple, maybe AMD, and see if that makes any difference. But yeah. I did read something about Chromebooks being easier to share from your Android phone to a Chromebook. Some kind of new application. I haven't tried it yet, but yeah. This machine, I kept it too because it has it's got a DVD drive, and I've been watching my collection of Burn Notice on the weekends, me and my boy. Well, hello, Nazi. Welcome to the stream. Good morning. Yeah, it was a great series. Yeah, it's I missed that show. There's a new TV show called The Cleaning Lady that you may want to check out. It's kind of different, like Burn Notice, but yeah. Yeah, but I have the collection of Burn Notice on DVDs. In Linux Mint, I couldn't get VLC to work right. So I downloaded the Snap version, and it's perfect. I don't know why Snaps get all this hatred. In Linux, I mean, they work. I don't use them all the time, but anyway, the Snap version of VLC is terrific. At least it is in the new Linux Mint. All right, I'll stick around for a little bit longer. I'm going to get showered, start my day. Again, if there's anybody new watching, has a question, wants to say hello, has a rant, a suggestion, a tip, now's your time to do it. I've been looking at other YouTube channels for this year, and they've been very entertaining. So I may do my top 5 non-tech YouTube channels, something like that, just something different. There's a new movie out called The 355. I guess it's a female spy flick, and I guess it flopped. My first thought was the 355. That sounds like a Boeing airliner. Seriously. Anyway. Things keep up like this. Theaters will be locked down again. Sidan Smith. Hello, how are you? He says, hello, Tos, you like Chromebooks? Yes, I do. I have the Chromebook, the Stadia one. I forget the model number. It's the one that transforms into a tablet. 2-in-1. Lenovo. I don't have it with me right now, but that's the one, yeah. Do you have one, Sedan? I wonder if the kernel update broke my Ubuntu machine, the display driver. I wonder if it was that. I suppose that's possible. Oh, you're considering a Chromebook for your wife. Okay. What does she do mostly on the computer? If it's like internet, email, Zoom, Skype, pay bills, catch the news, they are perfect for that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she'll enjoy it. They're fast. They are practically zero maintenance. Secure, very secure. Don't have to worry about, viruses or ransomware and all that nonsense. So if you're looking for a reliable, fast, low maintenance machine, yeah. Yeah, an Acer Chrome is perfectly fine. Yes. We have Batman is in the house. Well, hello. Have you or anyone ever seen the BSOD crasher driver issues in Windows 11? No. I have not. Alright, so the Chromebook for your wife, minimum no video creating. Yeah, a $200 Chromebook between $200 and $300 should be perfectly fine. Yeah. I have not seen any screen issues yet in Windows 11. Yeah, kernels can be finicky, stuck to LTS, not seen issues. That said, even LTS update can have issues. Yeah, yeah, the Ubuntu Mate is an LTS. I haven't reported it yet. It's just I still got to fix my problem. So like I said, I may just, delete that. And since the new Linux Smith is, I may just install that. Anyway. Yeah, the Acer Chromebook with the speakers on the top are really good. Absolutely. I have not used the Linux feature on 10 or 11. The what, the Linux subsystem? I have not used it, no. Yeah, you can go with minimal installs of Linux Mint or Ubuntu. I went with the standard install. I never really had a, problem either way. I remember one time I installed Ubuntu. I did an upgrade and it deleted all my files. Like, all of them. I'm like, really? And then I went to the website, and one of the known released bugs was Linux deleting all your files. And you released it? Really? Oh, thank you. I mean, WTF? Don't get me started. Yes, Linux Mint is not cutting edge. Yes. That is true. Yes, you play with a cutting-edge operating system, you are going to get cut. Are you not? I think you will. Oh, thank God I got the soothing music of my dad playing to calm me down. La, 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 la. Everybody, Windows 11 feels like heaven. La, la, la. Oh, sorry, my mind went somewhere else. Q4OS. I actually downloaded that and installed it in my old ThinkPad. That was a nice, fast OS. You never been cut in 12 years with cutting-edge software? Well, good for you. I have. So I have enough. I've been cut enough time. Last year I cut myself with the blade. Accidentally cut myself with the box cutter blade. I went to get service. I had two nurses laughing so hard they left me in stitches. But a bump bump. Psh. So Joe has had no cuts from the Manjaro KDE, okay? I remember a couple of years ago, DT did a live stream with the version of Debian. Let's just say that it wasn't Debian stable. I'll give him credit. I mean, his stream crashed, but yeah, that's what happens when you put your finger where it doesn't belong. Yes, you'll get cut. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah. Hey, I made a couple nurses laugh, so made their day. They actually did a good job. They put like 4 stitches. And they said, do you need a tetanus shot? And they said, when's the last time you got a tetanus shot? 1970. Here comes the shot. Ding. Ow. Anyway, they stitched me up. They were actually cute, but they were taken. I said, darn it. Even if I cut myself, I can't catch a date. Yes, that stream, and he still persisted. Yes. Yeah. I don't know what went through his mind, but hey, unstable people think alike, right? uh, yes, Mint is not cutting edge. They're very stable. That is true. They release when ready, not on any specific schedule. So I have to give the creators. Speaking of Linux Mint, they signed a partnership with Mozilla Firefox. Good for them. I guess it'll be less work. Maybe make the software more reliable, less bugs, and I believe Google Chrome is their default search engine, browser, search engine, something like that. Check their blog. They were using Yahoo, but I never get the right results with Yahoo. Who's stable? Well, that depends. What day is it? Oh, yes. Today is Windows Wednesday. Oh, very, very stable. Yes, definitely stable. Yes. Yes, Windows Wednesdays are always stable. Yes, Sedan. Yes, better integration. Yes, I completely agree. All right, take care, Present Arms. Have a good day, mate. All right, let's give this. Let's give it a 2-minute warning, guys. I'm going to start my day. It's 10:16. I'm going to get showered and have a proper breakfast. Let me know if you guys want me to do these again on Wednesday. I didn't get much feedback last week, so like I said, right now my Wednesdays are free until further notice. So subject to change, as the fine print would say. I remember years ago living in Florida, listen to these car commercials. You can rent a brand new BMW for as little as some ridiculous low amount, like $219 a month. Subject to. It was like listening to a bunch of chipmunks. These are the terms of service. What the? Anyway. All right, Nazi, take care. All right, so we're going to wrap this up for this one. Again, if there are any other Windows 11 users out there would like to share your experiences or your nightmares, let me know. Maybe we'll talk about it in a future live show. So far for me, Windows 11 rocks. It just works. No issues. No display driver issues either. The new Ford F-150 electric truck has a do not sell clause where you cannot sell it in the first year of ownership. Huh? Really, Joe? Why? It's your truck. Huh. I don't understand that. I don't know what happened to the American car companies, Joe. There's this. It's your vehicle. Do what you, now, I'm assuming, you know. I don't know what to assume, actually, but yeah. So your Windows 11 in the VM has been fine. Yeah, I haven't run it in the VM. I mean, I don't have to, but yeah, I just, I searched the web. I just haven't seen anything, stupid. I mean, except for that, Microsoft Edge versus Chrome. You could install Chrome or another browser. Except for that stupid decision, which they backtrack. I just haven't seen anything to, to say, hey, look what's going on with Windows 11. I just don't see it. Yes, I am surprised. Very. Windows 11 just works, so I don't know. Louis Rossman did a video on this yesterday. Oh, okay. Maybe they don't want bad feedback. Yeah. Yep. Well, I'll keep using Windows 11 until something happens or I don't have to. But yeah, it's been a very, very pleasant surprise. I'm thinking about installing it on all of my machines. That's how good it is. I think I'll wait a little bit longer, but it works. Yeah. There's an ad banner in the file manager. Yeah. Yeah, it's not perfect, but then what is? So, but in terms of stability and speed, it's Windows 11 is right up there with the fastest Linux, except Chromebook. Nothing's going to match a Chromebook in speed. Nothing. I mean, zero. But yeah. So the question is, will Windows 11 accept more computers as time goes by? Well, that's really up to Microsoft. Like I said, I know they posted a bypass or a hack on their blog on how to install Windows 11 on a machine that was not supported. I did. It works, but it's a test machine. So yeah, anything can happen. But that's up to Microsoft. Yeah, just as careful. Don't go all in with Windows 11. Yeah, consider this your burn notice. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm waiting to install it on my other devices. Yeah, I know. But so far, and I stress so far, it works. Windows 11 works. And it's just as fast as any Linux out there. So, yes, it works. So far. No burn notice. Missed that show. My name is Michael Weston. I used to be a spy until my display driver crash. When your Linux crashes, you've got nothing. Or whatever he says on the show. Anyway, I miss Florida too. One of these days when I make it back to Florida, I'm going to do a live stream from the beach or somewhere. Need a break. Well, Windows 10 didn't take too long to go south. Way past South Florida, yeah. Yeah. With the forced upgrades and the forced updates, that was a disaster from the beginning. Yeah, Windows 11, I just don't see that. Windows 11 has been very polite on when to install the updates, when to reboot. But, yeah. Joe's the official Wednesday morning heckler. Security, yoo-hoo, security. Hey, Bruno, yeah, get this guy out of here, okay? Yeah. Throw this Momo out the door, okay? Just kidding. Well, on that high note, we're going to wrap this up, Joe. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Yes, Sedan says, hey, Florida, is it still above water? As far as I know. All right, guys, I need to go start my day, have some breakfast. Let me know if you guys want to do this next Wednesday. With everything going on, I know it's times are weird, but be safe. Hope you and your family are doing well. I need to go, and take care. Arrivederci.